Let's get back to the phones. And by phones, I mean Discord. davidpakman.com/Discord is the place to go. Let's go next to Seth from San Diego. Seth, welcome. What's on your mind?
Hey, David. I just wanted to ask what, I see a lot of these conservative ads saying, let's get wokeness out of our military. And as someone who currently is serving the country, and this is my own personal opinion, I cannot stress that enough.
Of course.
This is my own personal opinion, is not affiliating with any of the branches that I'm serving right now. But when they're saying that, there's like, as a person who's in it, I'm like, I don't see any wokeness around here because everyone is so unfiltered. And the only thing I can think of is sexual harassment seminars or DBAA, which means don't be an, don't be an a-hole, basically.
I don't know,
that,
Seth. It's
I can't think
sounding
of anything.
It's sounding pretty woke to me. No, you're of course completely right. You're completely right. And honestly, I think the main wokeness allegations came from when Mark Milley was saying, hey, in the military, we should know what's in the culture. And so if critical race theory is something that is being studied in the culture, we in the military should at least understand what it is. It doesn't mean anything beyond we should just understand what it is. And that's when all of the allegations of woke general and woke military started. But as you're pointing out, it doesn't really have any connection to the reality of what's going on.
Exactly, because again, like everyone kind of pokes fun at each other by like a lot of the things they said, a lot of racial stuff wasn't out, but definitely some sexual harassment. And we definitely have sexual harassment seminars going all the way up to the ranks. And we do have extremism in the ranks, which is very popular, but that's not necessarily woke. It's just more like, hey, this is professional in the workplace. We have to be professional in the workplace, but off the clock, you can do whatever you want. And that's kind of the same thing as the job. I'm a reservist, so I work two jobs. And there's a girl that was working, and she was very unprofessional, very inappropriate. And I had to say, hey, what you're saying is inappropriate. You can't be doing that in the workplace. I don't care what you do outside. In the workplace, it's working. And I'm sorry, but you have to give up a little bit of your rights when you work. I mean,
now,
you
Seth,
agree with that, right?
Yes. No, it's not about giving up rights. It's about your employer can use any legal means to determine whether they want you working there. And so like saying we don't allow black people to work here is not a legal means. Saying we believe
that's kind of what I meant.
We believe the off the clock social media statements to be a problem. That actually is legal for employers to consider if they so choose. But that's sort of a different discussion. Let me ask you this.
It is. Okay.
Do you find that most of your fellow reservists are right wing or left wing or sort of split?
I would say maybe around 60% right wing.
Okay.
There's definitely hardcore Trumpers in it, and that's not hiding it.
Yeah.
I would say around like I know of quite a bit of liberal Marines, but we kind of whisper about it. We're kind of a little kind of shut our mouths about it, Okay. It seems like it's very conservative, but there are other people that just kind of stay out of it, or they have their own opinions, or they're not that political.
Do you think that the left wingers, at least that you know in the military, are a little more cautious about expressing their views because of a concern as to how it will be received?
Yes, very much so. I'm probably one of the only people that is expressing their views, and I had to kind of downplay it a little bit, but I'm not like scared about it. I'm not afraid of expressing my opinions if someone asks me politely, and I'm fine to have a discussion. But yeah, there's a lot of right wingers, but I can at least work with them. I can at least tolerate them, and we'll die for each other. Literally, that's what that's fine. I'm in comms, so it's a little bit of difference.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of smart people. Like they say, oh, Trump supporters are stupid. Not entirely the case. Their ideas, yes, but as people in general, they're just people. They just have it switched. That's really mainly what it is.
All right, Seth from San Diego. Powerful declarations. Thank you.
Thank you so much, David. I appreciate this opportunity.
All right, there goes Seth from San Diego.